stepping into 2015 as multi-layered beings of inclusiveness. Beloved ones, you are standing on the threshold of a great change, entering a new year which always marks a shift. But in this case, it marks the place where humanity is released from so many of the concepts which have kept it tied and grounded to a world of seeming physicality and limitation. This is the year when freedom comes. This is the year when enough human beings realize that they are creating with the heart and turn on the light so that life may be recognized for the pure freedom that it is, the freedom of love to create this moment's experience and to dive into the wonder of expression on many levels at once. This is the time when you become multi-layered beings. When you are available to recognize all the things that are happening at once. Where you can dance as a human being, participate in the storyline of the world that you choose, while all the while being completely awake to your open heart, rejoicing in your limitless true nature and participating in the great cosmic movement of love. All of life is part of this great creativity. And because I am creative, beloved ones, so is every quark. Every tiny part of the spectrum of energy is a creative engine, creating with love. So the only thing that has been missing, or out of alignment, is the misperception that there is anything but love. The ideation that there can be a world of darkness now, beloved ones, is meant to come to an end. You, as humankind, may rejoice in being the creative heart of God, taking delight in every aspect of the movement of love and dancing it forth as a wondrous performance. The great romance of God as I discover more of myself. So I have said to you that you can enter this year consciously, that you can decide which vibration you will live on. But this, beloved ones, isn't all of it. There is no either or in the truth of the hologram. There is only ever inclusiveness. So you don't have to choose which one you want to live. You don't have to decide, oh, I'm going to be that vibration. Instead, you get to embrace them all. To celebrate the mating of the moment of the energy, the outward thrust of giving, and your heart to see where love will take you next, and to see what its unfolding will bring. So enter this year as an open heart and a limitless consciousness. Be aware that love is creating itself here as you. Make the choice to be absolutely unlimited. And then approach every moment as an explorer who is waiting to find the next unfolding of beauty. This is the time for the recognition of only love and the choice, beloved ones, to fully live it. To open up your awareness of every part of the holy dance in which humankind awakens from the dream and finds its truth as the creative heart of God I am, exploring the wonders of unfolding love and all its possibilities. So step into this year as a conscious creative heart choosing to live beyond the ego mind. To instead be the powerful vortex of love that meets every projection, every thought of duality, and instantly performs the translation and becomes the vehicle of transformation into the experience of only good, only God, and only limitless possibility. It is most definitely time to leave behind the storylines. Beloved ones, those things that you have carried, sometimes for eons, identities of lack, of limitation, of humanness, especially the beleaguered stories of duality, now must come to an end, fully and absolutely. Those stories of the ego that promote the idea of something happening to you, let them fall away in the presence of this love. And make the choice firmly, resolutely with deep conviction that those stories of the past are no longer you. And truly, have never been. Feel the freedom, the lightness of being, the truth of the light that is your only reality. Be awake to the lift, to the experience of expansion, to the wondrous truth of love as your beingness. And then allow your heart to be the vortex that meets every idea, every challenge to the truth of love, and bring about the transformation that you become the experience of the Holy Heart of God now available to serve humanity in this awakening. You have agreed to take this on, to be here in this moment, to be the furnace where the heat of love awakens all of humanity, and you are ready to step up and throw the stories in. You are ready to allow the fires of life to consume the old storylines, the old identities that you have been holding for so long, that you may become the light and go forth joyously to be the awakened heart that meets each moment, realizing that you are true creativity. You are the vibrant and living heart so full of endless life that you can meet the moment in ecstasy, joyously and fully alive. The stories of duality may be consumed in the power of your love, and the world becomes fluid, the conscious expression of God as many things and many vibrations. Thus, beloved ones, you can dance with every moment as it arises. You can meet the perfection of love in absolutely everything. You can experience this endless bounty, this wondrous true prosperity. You can rejoice in this wonderful life in which everything is possible. And you can leave behind the human identity that you have carried for so long. For the time to be free is here. 2015 is the year of awakening consciousness and the glorious power of love. So, beloved ones, when you recognize that you are everything, that this now moment is pregnant with limitless possibilities, you don't have to choose either or anymore, but can embrace with your heart this holy and endless inclusiveness of which everything is vibrant with life, and you are my prayer of gratitude. Therefore, you can explore what it means to be the heart that is full of love and full of the energy of life that is ever supplied and overflowing. And you can explore just how that experience will translate itself into the images of life in a world that is only love with no more experience of duality. You, beloved ones, get to explore true consciousness and all that love can create. Therefore, every level is embraced, included, celebrated and explored. You can feel the tremoring, the vibration of creative power, the joining of the forces of creation that are ready to make more of love. And you are free to be the touch of real consciousness and the witness to its meeting place with love and what the world becomes. You are welcome to explore this creativity in any way you choose, using any tools, as long as you are functioning from the heart and awake to the reality of only love. This threshold becomes the end of duality and the deep collective embrace of the truth of only love and its celebration. You'll find yourself creating on many levels, beloved ones, bringing forth the symbols of the life that your heart wants to explore, embracing the outreach of consciousness and love, and allowing the mind to do its weaving, but meeting it with the heart, meeting it as only love. That which then unfolds is glorious and part of the whole of creation in all its radiant light. Inclusive creation, heart-centered creativity, the pure direct expression of my love. This is what begins in 2015. This is what you are, beloved ones, multi-layered beings of consciousness and love awakening into the limitless experience of expressing God and celebrating love. Let yourselves feel this inclusive embrace. Let the love I am be fully expressed as your heart and consciousness. Your every breath, beloved ones, is pure holiness. And you can feel the abundance of this love, and know that it is you. It is yours for all eternity. Life in the world can change fully in an instant, and this year is the cusp, the pinnacle, the shift, the pivot point where everything consciously participates in the wondrous whole of God as the earth, the conscious whole of the love I am as humanity, and the ability of your heart to create more love. I am with you, and I am in you. You are my embrace reaching out as every heart to enfold the whole in love from the inside out, from every perspective as the awakened heart and as the view of the cosmic hologram. Everything is yours. Channeled through Yael and Doug Powell. www.circleoflight.net